All right, here we are. The kids have got, I don't know how many hours they skated. All total, half the day, 6-7 hours. And we got super cold temperatures. This giant crack showed up today's Saturday. It showed up Thursday night. So Friday they were skating. It was here already, and it broke up pretty good, pretty deep. I was out here in the morning and sealed it all up. You can see here where they didn't break it up. You can see the ledge there where I had fixed it, and it held most of the night until the end. Got my son and his buddy out here. They were tearing it up pretty good, and their skates just get in there and break it up. But I packed it with snow. I'm gonna mist it because I'm gonna be flooding here shortly. I'll mist this real quick, and it's minus 16 right now, so it's extremely cold. That'll freeze right away with mist, and then I'm gonna start from one end to the other. But just tonight, we shoveled earlier. Like half an hour later, we got the kids off, and we noticed this crack. It doesn't have any chunks out of it yet. Oh, there's one piece there that might come out, but I'll leave it there. And it runs all the way across and ends almost. Oh no, it does end right here. But this is what happens when it gets really cold. It was minus 25 last night, and really cold, minus 18 or something like that the night before when I got this big one. And that's just the sort of thing that happens. The ice expands when it freezes, and the pressure's got to go somewhere, so it'll crack. Now, maintaining them, and you pack them with snow, touch them up, but I mean, I found there's a crack here you can kind of see, but it's sealed up. It hasn't done anything since. This happened last week sometime, and it didn't even make the full length of the ice to the surface. It only made it part way across. And all I did was I just flooded a bunch of times, and it just self-healed itself. And the temperature doesn't stay this warm or this cold forever. It does warm up a little, minus 5, you get sun on it, and things gonna blend back in and repair themselves. So what I'm doing right now is just using a broom and sweeping the ice to get all the snow off. And I'm gonna do a cold water flood. It shouldn't take me long at all, especially at these temperatures. I just create a puddle at one end and then work my way all the way back down, and get a pretty decent surface. No hot water, just cold water. All right, so kind of a glazed finish here. I just put it on mist. I had packed some snow in there just to seal it. So what I was afraid of was when I do a flood, before the water gets a chance to melt, I'm not afraid of this, I know what's gonna happen, is there's a good chance of it happening. There's a crack there, so it's open. So the water runs into the crack and runs down, and then you get this low spot because the water drains and you get shell ice on top. So I just sprayed a little bit, just enough to seal it. And now I'll do a flood, a little heavier water. I'll put it on shower setting instead of mist setting. But I better move quick here because this nozzle already froze up on me once, just being out here for a couple of minutes. That should be frozen by now. It's so cold out tonight. Let's get this done. Yeah, I'm just creating a little puddle here. Nothing too crazy. Just enough that it's not going to melt so I don't get ridges, which should do the trick. I can hear it popping already. Even though it's cold water, it's changing the temperature of the ice, and it is going to pop and make all sorts of funny noises. About a third of it done, and this ice is making all sorts of noises. Let's see if I can capture any of it on camera. Just that water temperature. I mean, the water's maybe only 50 degrees, but God knows what the ice is. I've put pyrometers on it and seen ice even though the air temperature is only minus 10, and the ice has been like minus 20, minus 30. And I mean, it's minus 18 right now when I checked. And that'd be quite the shock to the system, to the ice. Putting plus 40 Fahrenheit, so whatever that is, like plus 10 water. I mean, this water's fairly thick that I'm putting on. It's freezing pretty quick. I'm probably going to do another flood too, because it'll make it really smooth. All right, so here I am about, I don't know, 10 minutes later. Flooded it. I sealed it, like I said. So there's a little bit of a ridge to where I added that snow and a little bit of water to it, just to seal it up. See that ridge there? But over here, I didn't quite get as much water down on this one. It wasn't quite as deep, but you can hardly tell it's there surface-wise. Especially right here, it's really nice. They're just pressure cracks, so they should fix themselves. So we'll see what happens in the next couple days. Oh, it's snowing now. It's a good thing that's cold, because you don't like it to snow when you've just put a flood down. But it's frozen solid now. On top, there's no standing water at all. Ready for tomorrow for another skate. Maybe get a quick one in the morning and another one in the afternoon after our tobogganing day.